Hello and welcome back to Wytchwood. This is Jewel Smith. And I have collected 8 of 12 souls in this game, so I'm guessing I'm about 2/3 of the way through. I started playing on December 9th when the game was released. It's developed by Alientrap and published by Whitethorn. Whitethorn also published Calico and Teacup, which I played earlier this year. And Wytchwood is available on PC. It's available on Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. I'm playing it on a PlayStation 4 Pro. It's a crafting adventure set in a fairy tale land, and I am the old witch in the woods. You can see I have little clawed feet, kind of like, I guess I'm supposed to be kind of like Baba Yaga, maybe? I have a cauldron on my head for some reason. I like it though. The handles of the cauldron look like earrings and the legs of the cauldron look like horns. I think it's a really cool character design. Speaking of cauldrons, I was looking at this one up here, which is bubbling. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. And it reminded me of the Gundestrup cauldron. If you don't know what that is, you can go Google it. But it's a very, very old vessel, cauldron, that's got similar designs around the side of it, but it's metal, it's tooled metal. And I think it's about 2,000 years old, maybe a little older. But that's cool. I bet that they based this on the Gundestrup cauldron, which is a very nice touch. Alright, let's take a look at our quests. Right now, we are in the middle of the Sleeping Maiden, which is the main quest, the main story of this game, where we have to collect souls for a goat. And these are all the souls we've already collected. So now we need to go figure out where the hogs are in the market, the stag on the mountain, the hawk in the fields, and the wolf in the village. Well, I think we ran into one of the hogs in the market the other day. So let's go to the market. We'll have to leave our house. Oh, there's the goat again. You step out into the morning mist and find the goat with a mouthful of grass. Terrible tasting stuff. I don't understand this creature's appetite. With luck, you won't have to suffer the mortal whims of a farm animal much longer. After I collect the last souls, you can go back to the void from which you came. Ah, the void can wait. You're much better company anyway. But you are correct, there is only one leg left to our journey. The final 4 souls have revealed themselves to me. Where are they this time? 3 linger in spaces you have already tread, the village, the market, and the fields. And the 4th resides far to the north, on the cold slopes of the mountain. I will track them down no matter where they try to hide. Marvelous. Well, while we're here, let's see if we can collect any ingredients. We'll grab that, I guess. Would be nice if there were a few toxic thistles here, since this is technically the swamp. And those are kind of hard to come by, but alright. We may not need that many more ingredients. I mean, we've only got 4 more souls to collect, so we'll see how it goes. We were able to sell some things in the market. Well, we could buy jars and we could sell... I can't remember what it was. There was one object we could sell in the market. I wish I could have sold more in the market, because I've got an awful lot of stuff. Of course, I don't know what I would need the gold for other than buying jars, and I can make jars, no problem. I mean, I've got plenty of clay and embers. Let's go ahead and make a few. Well, these are all the spells I've learned so far. We still have, looks like 9 spells to learn. And we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 reagents yet to learn. Alright. Well, let's go to the market. That's the village. The hog's in the market. There we go. Oh, look at the kitties. We can get hairballs from the kitties, but I don't think we need any right now. Is that a merchant I can talk to? No. That's a bandit down there. I got to avoid him. Oh, I can talk to this merchant. What's your deal? Nothing here catches your eye, but a keen witch sees an opportunity for gold. Ah, right, I can sell reedy twine. That's what I can sell. And I can get 1 coin from him. And I think I can come over... There was another one somewhere that I could buy jars from. Is this the jar guy? No. Oh! Among the fancier cuts of meat, you spy some useful material. A trade worth making. Sure. What do I get? The merchant clutches your gold in blood-stained hands. He nods at a pile of scraps. Oh, I can get morsels from him. Okay. Well, I don't really need that, but alright. Wish I'd known that before I gave him the gold. What's this guy got? Oh, it looks like he's got a bunch of fish. Fresh fish for gold? Oh! Oh my gosh. That's a lot easier than trying to go to the docks and catch fish. Heck yeah. Even fresher than you're accustomed to. Nice. How many gold do I have? Do we know how many gold coins I have? Maybe it's in my inventory. No. Oh, let's look under ingredients. Probably here. Oh, 41 coins. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can buy lots of fish. I don't know if I need them though. I don't know if I need any hairballs. That's mainly what I need the fish for. See here. You make a cat treat out of fish and milk. I don't know if there's anything else we need to use fish for. Well, we can use the cat treat to make a feline curio, but we already did that to solve a quest. I don't know if we'll have to do that again. Alright, but now we know. This is the guy with the jars? Yeah, I think it is. A stack of jars might be of use. Yeah. I'll buy some jars from him. Sure. Is this guy selling anything? Alright, now there's a gold egg over here, but I can't take it until I deal with the goose. And I don't know how to deal with the goose. I don't think it would be as easy as trapping it with a trap. Probably not. But let's see. We'll make one of these snap traps. It says useful against birds, squirrels, and rats, and the goose is a bird. But I don't know if it counts. Yeah, see, it's just gonna catch a pigeon. Yeah, right. I didn't get a pigeon beak out of that. I just got meaty morsels. Okay. Alright, well, let's progress with the quest and maybe we'll figure out what we have to do. Oh, this is new. Alms for the poor. I don't remember this person. Beggar. Life has not been kind to this poor soul. Will you help? Heck yeah. Clinging to a raggedy shawl, the old panhandler holds a tin cup with trembling hands. Alms for the poor? Sure. You bow your head respectfully to the aged fellow, dropping in a coin into his cup. From under his ratty hood, the man gleams a silver-toothed grin at you. Thank you, kind miss. A penny for your thoughts, old-timer. I'm afraid my thoughts are a little muddy as of late. Can't seem to recall what day it is or when the last time I ate was. Last I remember I was working at the old hog farm with the other unfortunates. Not quite sure how I ended up back here on the streets. I've had more than a few memories abandon me as well. Yeah, that's how the game started. I woke up without any memories. Say, I must have left a few of my things behind at the farm, misplaced my boot, and, well, I can't remember what else. I don't suppose you'd do me the kindness of taking a look around the place for me. I'm not as spry as I used to be. At the hog farm, you say? I guess it wouldn't hurt to take a peek. Maybe they have a lost and found. Bless your heart, I do remember that you'll need permission to get through the gates. Those Hog sisters run a tight ship. Oh, I thought it was Hog brothers. I thought when we ran into them before, we ran into one of the hogs before. I thought it was a dude. Okay. My mistake, sorry. You'll have to go talk to the big hog who runs the butcher shop here in the market. She'll set you up with a work slip. I thought there was already... I thought we already talked to the butcher and it was a human, not a hog. But alright. What's going on here? Cooking pit. Oh gosh, are we gonna have a pig picking? Are we gonna cook these hogs? Alright, I think this is where the pig farm... Yeah, last time we were here there was a pig standing here, I thought. Talk to the big pig in the market's butcher shop. Okay. Yeah, I thought we already had to settle a dispute here, or was that in the village? Okay, maybe it was in the village. I'm getting confused. Alright, the chopping block. Let's go in there. Ooh, looky there, there's a chest. And there's an open-topped barrel. Alright, let's go back here and check out the chest. We'll take the grave bones and the rat tails, the rodent lard, and the soporific morsel. Oh, okay. Hog farm worker, an exhausted peasant farmer. Okay. Hello there, big pig. Chopping through a hawk of meat with a gigantic cleaver, the sorely-looking swine merely grunts at you when you approach. Excuse me, I heard that you were the one to talk to about getting a work slip? That what you heard? Well, you heard wrong. We got enough good-for-nothing workers. Now buzz off. You glance at the halo of flies buzzing around the pig's scalp. Listen, there must be some way to get a slip. Well, I am running low on ingredients to make the summer sausage, and none of these nincompoops can hold two thoughts in their heads. Tell you what, you get me the things I need, and I'll give you your precious work slip. Oh, okay. I got lots of eggs. There you go. Take some eggs. You push the basket of eggs toward the hog. She holds each one up to a candle flame and oinks in apparent satisfaction. Alright, and skipper scales. We have those. Your fishy catch still flops about, gasping for water, but the hog puts a stop to that with her hefty cleaver. Alright, now for roast beast, we have to make that. So let's make one. Oh yeah, okay, it takes meaty morsels. We got plenty of those. Take some witch spice and some campfire embers. Well, let's make the witch spice. Roast beast. Alright. There you go. You plop the sweet-smelling hawk down onto a relatively clean section of countertop. The pig grunts in acknowledgement. Head up the market and go northeast and give this to my sis at the gate. The smell of hot dung ought to guide you to the spot. Yeah, pig farms smell awful. I can hardly contain myself. Well, go contain yourself at the hog farm, for I lose my temper. She slaps a work slip down on the table. The crumpled ticket is flecked with the blood of butchered meat. I will take it. Alright, let's go show the work slip to the tall pig. I think I'm running low on milk. I might want to grab some from the cow while I'm here. Let's take a look. Yeah, it looks like I've only got one. Or maybe none. Maybe none at all. Yeah, there's not a number there. Okay. But I have 4 jars. I could probably make some more jars or buy some more jars. Alright, well, let's put the jars on my tool belt and go get some milk from the cow. I like having ingredients when I need them. Where's the pottery guy? Hey, pottery guy. Alright, we got some jars. Now, we've already been here in the market once before, and we had to do a quest with this here unicorn. But we're back again to go to the pig farm. Hang on a minute. Let's make a pluck pocket. Or 2. Let's see what happens if we pick the pocket of this villager here. Oh. All I got was a gold coin. Okay. That was kind of disappointing. Alright, off to the pig farm. Hello there, tall pig. Oh, there no one gets into our hog farm without a work slip. And if you want to work for us, you gotta fit the demographic. And what demographic is that? The kind that don't ask so many stupid questions. Now, you got a work slip or not? Yep. You hand over the slip of paper and the hog squints at it with her piggy little eyes. Huh, you don't look like you can lift a wheelbarrow, let alone last a good day's work. You're nothing but skin and bones. I've got the work slip, don't I? So let me in. Fine, fine. It's no bacon off my back if you find yourself face down in the mud after your old heart gives out. Search the pig farm for the beggar's belongings. Okay. Let's use our witch site. There's a pig who loves filth and doesn't care who knows it. Hog farm workers. Okay. Oh. Just clay, huh? Oh, who's this? The small pig, youngest and smallest of the three pigs, though does not like either being pointed out. Okay. Oh, there's a great big pig. This particular pig looks a bit green in the face, and the odors emanating from it are somehow even worse than the local bouquet. What's the matter, Hamlet? Did you eat something that didn't agree with you? Some stomach medicine ought to sort you out. Craft a digestive tablet for the sick pig. Okay. What am I missing? Goblin snot. Ugh. For real? I gotta go all the way back to the forest and try to take care of some of those little jerks. Alright, alright, alright. Goblins don't like the dreadful doll. We can use the dreadful doll to literally scare the snot out of them. Alright. Well, let's look around a little bit more, though, before we move on. Squabbling workers. Seems something has come between these folks. Alright, let's see what's what. This gaggle of workers appears to be squabbling over something. Hand it over, I saw it first. Fat chance, you've already got those good leg wraps while I'm still going barefoot. Give it here. You see the object of their contention, a dirty old boot. Oh, isn't that what we're looking for? We're looking for a dirty old boot? Ah, that must be my friend's forgotten piece of footwear. The workers ignore you and continue fighting over their pathetic prize. Surely there must be a way to make everybody happy. Okay, growth potion and elf shoes. Oh, I've got to go back to town and get some elf shoes. And make a growth potion. Okay. Where's the growth potion? Oh, what do we need for that? Apothecary humors. That's this one up here. And magic paste. Good thing I grabbed that milk. Alright, let's give that to them. Give them the growth potion. You pop the cork on the growth potion. The workers ignore you and continue fighting over their pathetic prize. Oh, I see. I'm gonna get the elf shoes and then pour the growth potion on the elf shoes so that they're big enough for everyone to wear a pair. Okay. Alright, that's cool. I'll do that. I'll do that in a minute. I'm also gonna look over here. At the slop trough. The slop trough is overflowing with filth. Like something is clogging the drainage hole. A thorough cleaning should dislodge the obstacle. Alright, purification water. Let's see if I can make that. No, I need water to do it. Alright. Where do I get some water nearby? Anywhere? Sometimes there's a water pump in some of the levels. Alright, so I gotta make digestive tablets. Gotta clean the trough, and I've gotta get some elf shoes. Can I talk to this? Nope, I can't talk to that pig. Okay. Alright. Let's go do what we need to do. Now, there's some elves here, and in order to deal with elves, we need to make some shiny lures. Alright. I'm gonna see how many elves I can get a hold of here. Alright, let's put the shiny lure into my tool belt so I can use it. I'll put it down there and see if he'll go for it. There he goes. We're gonna electrocute him. Kazam! And pick up his shoes. Excellent. Who's that? Oh, a villager. Alright, let's see. Where's another elf? I think there's some back in the village too. Is this the way to the village? Yeah, let's go find some elves in the village. I think there were several elves in the village. Yeah, see, there's one right there. Haha! Oh, there's a mimic. We'll try to avoid that. Oh, we'll grab flower petals while we're here. Why not? Oh, who's this? Huntsman, searching for his quarry, but doesn't seem too confident about bringing it down. Ooh, I wonder if... Don't we have to find the wolf in the village? Yeah, it says the wolf in the village, so I bet that's who the huntsman's looking for. Let's go ahead and talk to him since we're here. The huntsman says, "Dag nabbit! What do they mean, too young for the tavern? I'm plenty big enough to go in there." "Hello there, child. What are you so perplexed about?" "Child? I'm no child. I'm a fierce, full-muscled man." He puffs out his tiny chest proudly. "Oh, that must explain the little patches of fuzz on your chin there." His cheeks flush red in embarrassment as he tries to reassert his dominant facade. "Hey, it's rude to stare. Anyway, I just shaved." "I knew I should have let my beard grow out more. That crotchety old barkeep says I look too young to go into the tavern." "What business do you have in a dank place like that? A lad like you shouldn't be wasting his allowance on ale." "I'm not wasting my... I don't get an allowance. I'm a brave hunter. Or at least I will be as soon as I catch my first quarry." "And what exactly are you hunting?" "Only the biggest, baddest beast of them all." "The wolf. Yeah. I saw that coming, didn't I?" "Do you know how many houses he's blown down? Not to mention all the missing maidens." Is this wolf doing double time? He's hassling like the wolf in the Three Little Pigs story. He's hassling people by huffing and puffing and blowing their houses down, but he's also snatching young ladies like Little Red Riding Hood. Missing maidens, you say? Everyone knows that treacherous dog has a sweet tooth for pretty damsels. He lures them out into the dark woods so he can gobble them up. The town guard's too scared to help, so it's up to me to put a stop to his terror. And he's inside that tavern. Right now. A shame there's no minors allowed. Let me have a look at this feral fellow and see if he's as bad as you claim. Well, I guess I'll just post up here until he comes out. Then I'll give him a taste of my blunderbuss. Alright, we have started the chapter of the wolf. Alright, sure, let's go into the thirsty gargoyle. Oh, cool, we couldn't come in here before. Oh, look, yeah, he's chatting up Little Red Riding Hood. Look at that. Red Hood. Looks to be made rather uncomfortable by the menace of the wolf. The wolf, claws clutching and teeth glistening, the hulking embodiment of feral hungers. Oh, nice. Anything else going on? Barkeep. He'll be your friend as long as you're a good patron. Oh. That is great character design, though. I love it. Let's loot the chest. Alright, we got a jar of water and an empty jar. Okay, we can use that water. Oh, look, there's a red cloak here, too. I wonder if I'm going to have to put it on in order to entice the wolf. Can we talk to the barkeep? What can I get ya? Information if you have it on tap. What do you know about your patron, the wolf? I know enough to keep my mouth shut and mind my work. That one's trouble, and you'll steer clear if you know what's good for you. So you just turn a blind eye to his behavior? Hey, I'm just trying to make it through at the end of the night in one piece. Now, are you going to order something or not? Alright, fine. Let's talk to Red Riding Hood. Her eyes are a silent entreaty for help. Alright, let's talk to the wolf. You find the wolf looming over a frightened-looking barmaid. Come on, Red, why don't you join me for a midnight snack? I already told you, I can't. I've got work to do. I'm sure your boss won't mind one bite. I mean bit. Don't make me beg now. Please, I really have to get back to work. Oh, but you're just so delectable. A real feast for the eyes. You accidentally tread on the wolf's tail. Oh, excuse me, sir. He jumps up with a yelp and spins to face you angrily. Yeah, watch where you're stepping, you old hag. Terribly sorry, I couldn't tell you apart from the dirty rug on the floor. He bares his fangs at you menacingly. What did you say to me? While the wolf is distracted, the young maiden slips away and disappears into the gloom of the tavern. Rah, now look what you've done. Where'd she go? He shoves his way past you to go prowling around the bar. Huh. The huntsman's tale rings true. I better find where that barmaid got to before she becomes dinner. Oh, she's hiding back here. Hey there, barmaid. You see the maid's red hood poking out from behind a wooden barrel. Oh, it's just you. Thanks for helping me out back there. It was getting a little cramped. It's hard enough serving meat all day, but to have to deal with that slobbering wolf, too? He does seem like the relentless type. Are you alright? Just a bit rattled. I was ready to smash a tray over his snout if he got any closer. But I'm sure that would have landed me in hot water with the boss. The wolf's turning over every table and bar stool trying to sniff you out. Great, I guess I'll just hide back here and reorganize the storeroom or something. I admire your sense of self-preservation, but maybe there's a more permanent solution to the problem. I know a young huntsman looking to prove himself. Perhaps we can lure the wolf outside and deal with him there. Sure, but how? You can count me out as bait because I'm done being dog food. I doubt that mutt can see very well in this dingy place. I might be able to fashion a convincing enough likeness to trick him. You eye a nearby coat rack. Ah, see? Ha, I knew it. That ought to make a good starting place. Well, whatever you're gonna do, do it fast. I'm losing out on tips. Alright. Assemble a puppet. Find a suitable frame for the puppet. Well, how about this? This old coat rack ought to serve as a solid frame. You won't need much to fool the wolf, but the enchantment will take a special touch. Key to my heart, sewing kit, and protective talisman. Okay. Oh boy, we're gonna need to get a dryad heart and some oceanic oil. Which means getting another one of these things. Oh, so many things we're gonna have to do. Okay, well, let's not get too far into this wolf thing then. Let's go back to tracking the hog's tail. We were here getting elf shoes, so let's do that. Alright, we're looking for an elf. Have you seen an elf, little kitty cat? There's one. Haha. Alright. We've got more than enough shoes. And now for the purification water, we need... Oh. I guess I just need water. Oh. Is there a place to get water around here? There's a well. No, I don't want the villager. There we go. Okay. Cool. Let's get some water. Yeah, all these rainbow sheep are still dancing over here from when we did the ram quest. Alright, we'll craft the purification water. There we go. And what else do we need? A digestive tablet for this sick pig. Okay. Now to do that we need goblin snot, which means we need to go back to the forest. I think the forest is this way. Oh. Oh. There's a chest down here. That's interesting. Is it a mimic? Oh, it is a mimic. Okay, we'll just leave it be. I don't want to deal with the mimic right now. Into the forest we go. Maybe we'll pick up some twigs while we're there. I think we're getting low on twigs. And we'll see if we can find some trolls. We'll have to equip this dreadful doll. Let's do that. Oh, hello, Herman. I see you in the chat room. How are you doing today? Let's take a look at the map. Now, there was an area where there were a lot of little trolls. I can't remember exactly where it was. Up here, maybe? Or, no, maybe over here. I think this is where all the trolls were, up here. Alright, so I'll just go north. There we go. Past the Pixie's tree. Yeah. Yep, there they are, the little jerks. Alright, we're gonna use this dreadful doll. I'm gonna try to get all three of them at the same time. Whoa! Alright. They got me, but good. But I can heal. There we go. I think I picked up enough snot to make what we needed to make. Let's take a look. Alright, what did we need? Oh, right, digestive tablet. There it is. Snail shell, eye of newt, and goblin snot. We have it. Okay. Where does this go? To the mountain. Oh, that's someplace we haven't been before. Alright, I don't want to get... I've already started 2 quests. Let's stick with what we've already started. Oh, another twig. I think the woodsman is over here. We can get a bunch of twigs. Oh no, this is a kilnsman. We can get embers here. Lots of embers. Oh, there's a twig. There's a twig. There's some herbs. Alright. Oh, there's a twig. There's some herbs. Alright, back to the pig farm. Let's use, since we're right here, we'll use this fast travel hub. And we need to go back to the market, I think? Or, no, the market. Through the market. Is it through the village? I can't remember whether it's through the village or through the market. I think it's through the market to get back to the pig. The pig farm. We're trying to get back to the pig farm. There we are. Alright, let's just go this way. Yep. Past the butcher shop. Yep. the chopping block. Here's the pig farm. I'm doing alright, Herman. Thank you for asking. It's been a pretty good day, actually. I woke up earlier than usual. I don't know why. It's not because I went to bed earlier than usual. Actually, I went to bed later than usual. I mean, I'd been pretty sleepy lately, and I'd been falling asleep between like midnight and 1 a.m., which is early for me. Like, a lot of times I have a hard time falling asleep, so I don't get to sleep until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Or I'll stay up late working because I'm a night owl. But I've been falling asleep, you know, between midnight and 1, which is good for me. But last night I was up past 2. Finally fell asleep sometime around 2:30. And then I woke up this morning around 9. Which is, you know, I mean, it's a decent amount of sleep. I usually need more than 6 hours. I usually need like 7 or 8. But, you know, 6 I can function on sometimes. I don't know, it's weird. I didn't used to be able to. Well, I mean, I did when my kids were little and I had to be up with them at all hours, you know, when they were babies and stuff. But, but I don't function very well on 6 hours of sleep. Until recently. I don't know, since I've gotten older. I have a lot of nights where I'll only get 6 or 7 hours of sleep and I'm fine. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird. I woke up a lot earlier than usual. And went shopping, ran errands. Did a bunch of stuff around the house. And now here I am playing Wytchwood, so I guess it's a good day. I got a lot done. Alright. We need to give the digestive tablets to the pig. Let's do that. Ooh. Not the pickiest eater, the sick swine eagerly gobbles up the antacid you offered it. You hear a bubbling sound coming from the pig's stomach and decide it's best to avert your eyes from the horrors of the natural process. When you look back, the pig has fallen asleep in the mud, looking much happier with its state of being. You turn your attention to the aftermath and gawk at the obvious cause of the beast's indigestion. A large bone sticks out of the filth. Alright, we'll take it. Seems much happier now. Okay. Alright, let's go deal with these folks. We'll give them the elf shoes. We'll put the minuscule slippers on the ground. They won't be big enough to fit them. But we're going to probably use the growth. Yeah, sprinkle the growth potion on the tiny shoes. They make a sound like popcorn and burst into a size much more accommodating to human feet. The bickering workers look over at the source of the noise and their eyes go wide. Hey, look, are those new shoes? Dropping the old boot in the mud, they rush over to try on the new footwear. Check it out, they got jangly bells on the toes. Yeah, those bells probably won't stay jangly for long with all this mud and pig poop everywhere, but okay. We'll grab the old boot. The beggar's old boot. Maybe the beggar would have rather had elf shoes. Alright, that's fine. And we need to clean out the trough. Right. Okay. You sort through the collection of objects you've accrued. A silver tooth, a human bone, and a chewed boot. I'm not sure what happened in this horrible place, but I've got a suspicion that old beggar may have lost more than just his memories here. What? I think it skipped a few lines. It didn't say that I had cleaned out the trough and found the silver tooth. It just kind of skipped ahead and said, okay, you've got 3 items now. I better go see him. He'll be missing his boot at the very least. Okay. Oh, now it says you flush out the disgusting container Eventually getting to the root of the drainage problem. And pick up the tooth. Oh, that's odd. I doubt any of the pigs around here have had much dental work done. Oh, and now it's doing this all over again. Okay. Return to the beggar in the market. Did it give me that objective twice? No, just once. Okay, that was kind of weird. I may have to report that on the game's Discord. The game developers have a Discord server where you can go and ask for help or report bugs and give feedback and things like that. So I may have to let them know about that. Hey Jed, how you doing? Oh gosh, Herman. That's not much sleep. But you're sleeping more now? Well, that's good. Sleep is very important. It helps the body and the mind. Alright, we're going back to a beggar. A beggar has shown up in the market. Ah, you've returned. Did you have any luck finding my, what was it I lost again? You place the collected remains in front of the man. Do any of these look familiar to you? Well, that's my favorite boot. I was wondering where that got off to, but what are these? The man runs his fingers over the bone and the silver tooth, with creeping realization crossing his face. His skin begins to take on an ephemeral pallor. Oh no, he's a ghost! Am I dead? It would certainly appear that way. Don't feel too bad. These sorts of things have a way of sneaking up on us. But I remember now. I was up at the hog farm, but I was too old, too weak to work. The sisters, they said I was useless. They threw me in the feed trough. And then all those hungry pigs. Oh no, no. How could they do this to me? Oh man, that's nasty. That's how they get rid of dead bodies in various TV shows. I've seen it a couple of times, at least a couple of times in TV shows. Feed them to the pigs. All my life I was starving. I had to beg for table scraps, and then they fed me to the pigs. I'm very sorry things ended this way. We ought to hold a feast to honor your life properly. A feast? I've never had a feast. Where would we get the food, and who would come? Everyone I know is slaving away for those horrible sows. You cast a glance at the nearby communal cooking pit. Ah, see, I knew we were going to have a pig picking. I think I have a solution to both of those problems. Don't you worry. I'll make sure you have a meal to remember. Investigate the cooking pit in the market. Yeah, right here. This pit has seen its fair share of community cookouts. Though it isn't in the best shape, it will be enough for what you have in mind. Now then, what should be on the menu? Well, I'm thinking pig. You clap your hands together hungrily. I think pork would be most appropriate. Yeah, definitely. A pork product of some kind. First, I'll have to fashion the proper container. A feast need not be flesh and blood if the spirit is hungry. A swine-shaped vessel will do in a pinch. We have to make a porcine effigy. Okay. Let's do that. What is that going to take? Alright, we're going to need dough. We're going to need wicker work, and we're going to need a haunted mannequin. Alright, well, I've got the dough. Let's make the wicker work. We'll make several, because I'll probably use it again later. Wickerwork seems to be the basis for a lot of things in this game. Alright, we have the dreadful doll, we have a mummified head, and we have ghostly ectoplasm. So let's craft the haunted mannequin. Alright, there we are. A tiny pig form, suitable for children's play, among other things. Okay. There we go. You set the tiny false creature amongst the ashes of the cooking pit. It wriggles and squeals with impotent hunger. Now to fatten up this little piggy, I'll start with the smallest pig sister, but I'll need to collect something special to bind her spirit. Small pig's switch. Only an item with a deep personal connection will do. Okay. Alright, there's the little piggy. Well, we are doing a big ol' spell this time, aren't we? With effigies and fire and personal objects and everything. Okay. We gotta go try to get the little pig's switch that she's been beating all the workers with. I wonder if we're gonna have to get that pig's club, too. This is the pig that was standing outside at the edge of the market before. We couldn't get past that pig. But now we can. Alright. A little grasshopper. Let's get you. Come here. There we go. Now how in the world are we going to get that stick? That switch? You can hear the runty swines squealing even before you see her. Holding her crop high, she busies herself admonishing a cluster of poor workers. I ought to feed your useless rumps to the meat grinder, you filthy mongrels. Do we pay you to work or to sleep? They recoil from their taskmaster's lashes. You don't pay us at all. Say there, you seem to have gotten an awful lot of use from that grotty old switch. What would you say to a trade? What? A trade? I've had this whipper ever since I was a wee suckling. No way, no how am I giving up my precious little flog. Every pig has her price. The Lash Master 2000. Oh my gosh. Alright, we gotta make the Lash Master 2000. With rat tails, skeeter snoots, and another damn pumpkin jack bone. Okay. We're gonna have to go get pumpkin jacks. Again, they're in the fields. Yeah. Alright, let's make a sewing kit or two. And let's make that. And how many pumpkin jack bones do we need? Just the one. Okay, well, we've needed a few off and on throughout this game, so I might want to grab two while I'm out there. Alright. Let's go get a pumpkin jack bone. I'll be right with you, Mr. Ghost. Alright, we can fast travel through here. And now we want to go to the fields, which are down here. There's a field of pumpkins. And in the pumpkin field, there are pumpkin jacks. And we will use the snag vine on the pumpkin jack. Oh, and while we're here, we can catch a whole bunch of grasshoppers. I wonder if we're ever going to need any more gnome hats. We only had to get the one gnome hat before. What's it take to make a puzzle box? Yeah, let's make another puzzle box just in case we need a gnome hat. Let's get this little dude. Shazam! Alright, got his hat. Okay, but that's not what we're here for. I think that the pumpkin... Oh, wait, the little grasshoppers. Come here, little grasshoppers. There we go. The pumpkin jacks, I think they're down here. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, oh, no, that's the robbers. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I was going the right way. I gotta go past the robbers, hideout, camp, whatever this is, over the bridge, and the pumpkin jacks are up here. Okay. Run past the turkeys. Alright. See, there's a pumpkin jack right there. Couple of pumpkin jacks. We'll grab this twig while we're here. Alright. Then we use our hatchet. Whack. Get a pumpkin jack bone. There we go. Alright, what else do we need? Yeah, see, skeeter snoots are not that easy to get. So I don't want to use up too many of them. Let's just do what we gotta do. We gotta make this. We'll make one. Lashmaster 2000. As advertised in the Overseer Almanac, designed to inflict maximum motivation with minimal effort. Ugh, that's awful. Goodbye, Mr. Farmer. Alright. Back to the fast travel haystack. And back to the market. Is that the village? This is the market. I always confuse the village and the market. I don't know, I think they could have done a little more to make the village and the market more distinct from each other. But it's fine. We'll survive. Let's go deal with this jerk. Alright, here you go. Lashmaster 2000. Is that a Lashmaster 2000 with extra stinging barbs and a rawhide non-slip grip? The one and only. I thought you were doing such an excellent job keeping these poor exploited souls under your hoof that you deserved a reward. She snatches the whip out of your hands with glee, tossing her old straw lash in the mud without a second glance. Not even saying thank you, she scampers off to test out her newly acquired motivational tool on unsuspecting farm workers. With any luck, she won't have much time to put it to use. That's right. Let's hurry back and see what we can do about taking care of these nasty pigs. These capitalist pigs. Alright. Here we go. We'll add that. You feed the ratty straw whip into the mouth of the porcine effigy. Despite the thing not having any teeth, you distinctly hear the sound of crunching as it chews up its first meal. The effigy shudders and swells in size, becoming a healthy-sized piglet made of straw. Ooh, it's getting bigger. One down, two to go. For this feast to go off without a hitch, I'll need to gather something important from that swinish middle sister. She's bound to have a token I can use. Yeah, see, we're going to get the club. I thought so. Let's go see what she wants in exchange for the club. You know, this is also kind of similar to the Three Little Pigs story. Remember, the first little pig made their house out of straw, and the second little pig made their house out of sticks, And then the third little pig made their house out of bricks. And, you know, we just got straw from the first little pig. Now we're about to go get a stick from the second little pig. I love how this follows the fairy tales. It's great. Hey you're the one who gave my little sister that souped up whipper, ain't ya? Well, I do twice as much work as that stinking twerp. This old beaten stick here has served me well these long years, but if she gets an upgrade, then why shouldn't I? Alright, Magnum Browbeater. Alright, let's see what we need to make the Magnum Browbeater. Oh, we learned a couple of recipes. We learned the big stick and the Magnum Browbeater, because we need a big stick to make the Magnum Brow. I wonder why they did that. That seems like a strange design choice. Unless we're going to need the big stick again later. Alright, well, we'll craft that. And then, alright, what else do we need? I've got barnacles. I need one of these. Oh, and we're going to need more dog hair. Yeah, there's dogs all over the place. Forest, graveyard, and village. Alright. We need dog hair. And dog hair means we need the soporific morsel. That's what puts the dog to sleep. Let's make a few more of those. Yeah, see, I've got so much meat. But you need, well, I guess I've got a lot of mushrooms and nuts too. It's just the water. You need a lot of jars to have more water. Alright, but I've got some morsels. Let's see if we can go find a dog. We fling the morsels at the dogs and they fall asleep. Then we clip the fur off of them. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. To the docks. Yeah, I don't think there's any dogs in the docks. In the village, though, there might be a dog. Alright. Oh. Let's avoid that mimic and that robber. Ha! I grabbed the nail. To the village. Oh, there's more cats here. I thought it said there was a dog in the village. Yeah, it says there's a dog in the village. Okay, let's look for it. Doggy, doggy, doggy. Where are you, doggy? I'm seeing a lot of cats. Where's the dog? Oh. Let's avoid the robber. Why don't you go get that robber over there? He's harassing me. Oh. Is this a dog that we can put to sleep and clip hair from? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. Nah, he ain't going for it. Alright. Doesn't work on that kind of dog, huh? Ah. Well, where in the heck is a dog? Oh, it says we can go this way to the mountain, too. Alright, well, we know there's a dog in the graveyard. Let's just go there. And we know there's a dog in the forest. A couple of dogs in the forest, actually. Alright, let's go to the graveyard. That one should be pretty easy to reach. I know where that one is. I don't know where the dog is in the village. Alright, let's use our ghost light lamp, and the ghost will pretty much leave us alone. Hello, doggy. There you go. Oh, can't get any more. Okay. And I think if we go this way, we go... Oh, that goes back to the village. I don't want to go back to the village. I want to go... Hang on. Since I'm here... Don't know if we're gonna need any more of these mummified heads. But we need them. We need the heads. Hang on. Put the spirit salts on my tool belt. We need the heads in order to make skeleton keys, and that might be important. So I'm gonna grab some more heads. There we go. And there should be a spot over here where there's a couple of heads running around. Nope, up here maybe. I might be able to get two at a time. Yep, there they are. Come here, little heads. Oh, I only got one. Okay. Well, that's better than nothing. Alright, let's go to the forest. I know there's a couple of dogs there. And twigs. We can grab twigs while we're here. Alright, so there should be a dog in here. And I think there's also a dog up here guarding that fairy ring. Alright, so let's get ready. And since we're here, we'll dig up the embers, since the embers are important. We need embers to make jars, and jars are important. And these little soot sprites I can't remember what we need those for, but I know I've needed them a few times. Alright. I'm gonna equip my axe because I think I saw a log to chop over here. There we go. And if we go north... Yep, up here by the bridge. This treasure chest that I've already looted. There is a wolf up here too. Go try that. Go check that out. Yeah, go get it. There you go. Alright. Grab that. Grab that. Yeah, there was a troll over here too. I saw it. He's over there lurking in the bushes. I don't know if I have any dreadful dolls made up. Running low on skeeter snoots. Alright. Got some more goblin snot, just in case we need it. Ooh, the dreadful doll effects last for a little while, don't they? Alright. Craft the Magnum Browbeater. Right. Okay. We need that. The Wicked Gemstone. That's what we needed the dog hair for. Alright. We got it. The Magnum Browbeater. Let's go back to the pig farm. Through the market. I love that unicorn though. I really do. I would buy a plushie of that unicorn. It's so pretty. I love the purple and the stars. It doesn't look like a typical unicorn. And the black mane and everything. I just think that's such a cool unicorn design. Alright, hang on, Mr. Ghost. We're getting there. Let's go get this club. Then we gotta deal with the third pig sister. I wonder what we're gonna have to do there. Okay, here's your Magnum Browbeater. The sow takes a few test swings with her new cudgel, making you duck for safety. Haha, now that's more like it. Solid build, perfect balance. You won't be needing that cracked old stick anymore. I'll just take it off your hands. Huh? Sure, whatever. It's good as firewood. It's as good as firewood now. She ignores you and goes looking for pine cones or small animals to take a swing at. Luckily, she's slow and her eyes are bad. We will take the stick. Tall Pig's Club. Back to the market. Alright, now like I was saying, the third pig in the fairy tale made their house out of bricks. But I don't know what the third pig in this fairy tale is gonna want or need. But let's feed the stick to our effigy. 1 down, 2 to go for this feast. Go for the head. Okay, yeah, well, we got the Tall Pigs Club now. You chop up the well-weathered cudgel into bite-sized pieces and offer them to the small effigy. It wastes no time gobbling up the bits of wood and crunching them to splinters. Ooh, it's getting big now. Satisfied with its second meal of sticks, the simulated pig rumbles and once again grows in size. This ham is almost ready for dinner. It just needs one more helping of soul food. Something special from that brutish butcher will be the last ingredient I need. Yeah, Big Pig's whetstone. It does look like a brick, doesn't it? I called it. Alright, let's go down to the butcher's shop. And talk to this pig. You see the enormous swine hacking apart a haunch of meat with her cleaver. Its dull and chipped blade has clearly seen better days. She sneezes heavily before wiping a glob of snot with the back of her hand. You again. What do you want now? As your dutiful employee, I've been taking it upon myself to improve your meat business. That whetstone of yours looks like it's not doing a great job of keeping your tools sharp. She raises an eyebrow at the worn slab of a grindstone sitting on the countertop. Huh? I suppose it might be time to replace the old girl. Just think of how much more brutal you could be with a brand new sharpener. Magus Sharp XL. Okay. What do we need to make a Magus Sharp XL? We need a lucky strop. Ah! See? And we needed another gnome hat. It's a good thing that I got one. But what is that ingredient there? A rabbit's foot. Oh! We gotta get a rabbit's foot from the mountain to finish this quest. We have the turkey gizzard stones, 2 of them. We have the cobblestones, 5 of them. And we need to make the lucky strop, which requires the rabbit's feet. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the mountains before we can finish this quest. At least long enough to catch a rabbit. I wonder if I'm going to have to make something special or if I can just make the usual snap trap. It says it's for birds, squirrels, and rats, so I guess it's not going to be for rabbits. This is for newts, dragonflies, and bats, so yeah, it looks like we're going to have to make a new kind of trap for rabbits. Okay. Now, I think there was a way to get to the mountains up here, wasn't there? Or did I imagine that? This is to the village. Oh, maybe it was through the village that we could get to the mountains. To the docks. To the pig farm. Alright, let's go through to the village. Let's see if we can get to the mountains from here, because I thought we saw a path to the mountains. And I said, well, let's not take it right now. There's the wolf. Yep, there we go. Straight across here, the path to the mountains. Okay. I'll be with you in a minute, Hunter. Ooh, watch out. Avoid the thief. What's this guy doing out here? I guess he's coming back from the mountains. Alright, path up the mountain. This is new! This is new! We haven't been here before! Look, there's a bird! A skittish songbird. Enjoys eating seeds. Alright, this is a red bird. I wonder if we're gonna need red feathers. Okay. I gotta try to catch one. I mean, we'll probably just get meaty bits and nothing special, but... Oh, no, we did. We got a red feather. Because we caught the bluebirds before and we got blue feathers. What is this? Ooh. We get twigs here and ice berries. Oh, I love it. Oh, I wish Ice Stella was here. She would love this. I don't know how many red feathers we're gonna need, but I bet we're gonna need more of them. So I'm gonna catch some more red birds. There we go. What are these? Spicy peppers. I didn't think spicy peppers grew in cold climates, but what do I know? A frostling. Curious to its own detriment, often relies its older guardians to keep it from harm. I think that's supposed to be often relies on older guardians to keep it from harm. Alright, and we also have silver foxes who like frozen treats. Alright. How do we make a snow snare? Alright, I can do that. And how do we make a frozen treat? Ooh, frostling snow. I don't know where that comes from. And chilled mushroom. I don't think we've found that yet. Alright. We probably don't need our spirit lamp right now. Oh, it's like a little elf. It's basically the same little walking animation as the elf in the village. Oh, there we go. We got frostling snow. Oh, shoot. It's dangerous. We gotta stay away from it. Oh, what's that over there? Alright, we'll get there, we'll get there. Make a frozen treat here. Here we go. Oh, I haven't found the mushrooms yet, though. Chilled mushrooms. Nope, I haven't found those yet. Oh, there's one over here. Oh, there's the bunny. We need your feet, bunny. Oh, we are going to catch it with a snap trap. Like a squirrel. It's just like the squirrel. Okay. Here, bunny, bunny. Ooh, what's this? Off-putting snowman. This seems deliberately constructed to dissuade passerby from sticking around. Oh, I bet this is where we can fast travel through. No less crudely constructed than the other snowmen that surround it. Something is nevertheless off about this one in particular. Whether it's too many limbs, the stitched mouth, or the trio of antlers, it irresistibly beckons your touch. And as soon as your fingertips touch its cold surface, it falls completely to pieces. Yeah! And now we've unlocked all of the fast travel gates in the hub. Or at least all the ones that seem unlockable. Unless there's something here I haven't seen. But here we go. Now we can get to the mountain. Oh, how nice. Oh, I love this. Alright, let's catch another one of these little guys. Come on, come get it. There you go. Haha, got your snow. Oh, we can chop. Ooh, what's that thing? It's too spiny, I have to snare it. Okay, come over here. No, I don't want you, bunny. I want that spiny thing. Iceberry bush. Where did that spiny thing go? Oh, there it is. Oh no, bunny, I don't want you. Oh, I don't want you either, bird. No, get out of there. Gosh darn it. Oh, the spiny thing is a crystal newt. And I need a snow snare. Okay, that's why. Alright, let's get that crystal newt. Got it. What's it got? Crystal newt spines. Okay. Ooh, and we get an eye of newt from it and some rodent lard. Awesome. That was a good deal. Alright. Yeah, I know. There's the stag right there. Stag king of the mountain. It says a buck toils in the cold. I don't want to get all up into that business yet, though. Ooh, a trapper camp. Up on the slopes of the mountain, you spot a camp of dangerous-looking fur trappers sharpening their spears. No need to bother them just yet. Okay, so I guess I can't go that way. Alright, well the main reason we came here was to get a rabbit's foot. Let's see what's this way. Oh. Seems like this is a dead end. Okay. Oh, there's some wolves down here. Let's stay away from them. Oh, there's a lamppost. And another lamppost. Is this the way back to the village? Ooh. What's going on here? This is a castle. Stop right there. The court isn't accepting peasant complaints at the moment. Who are you calling a peasant? Well, whatever you are, you're not on the list. The Stag is holding a very prestigious banquet. If you want to air your grievances to one of the royals, you might have better luck with the buck. Oh, and I've started the chapter of the Stag. Alright. But I don't want to track that quite yet. I want to stick with the hogs. We gotta craft a Magisharp XL for the big pig. Let's see if we can do that yet. Yes, we can make the strop. We have all the bunny feet to make the lucky strop. And then we can make the Magisharp XL. Alright. I think this is the way we came in down here. Yeah, this goes back to the village. Alright, so we've pretty much looked at everything. Oh, there's a little castle. Yeah, see, there's a little area up here. This is where it dead-ended, and then it looks like there's more beyond this wall here. And there's a trapper camp over here we can't get into. And then this is where the Stag was. This is where we can fast travel. This looks like it goes back, oh, into the forest. Okay. Alright, well, let's fast travel back and finish the pig quest. I don't want those pigs beating their workers any longer than necessary. Well, not that it's necessary at all, but you know what I mean. We gotta get back. We gotta go through the market. Alright. Oh, right. We're just taking it to the butcher shop. There it is. The chopping block. Alright. I'm feeling some pig souls here. They're so close I can smell it. There you go. The sow slowly grinds the blade of her cleaver across the new whetstone, sending flecks of rust flying. She plucks a hair from her own chin and tests the keenness of the edge by splitting it in half. Ho ho, not bad at all. Go on, take this old stone and throw it in the trash bin. Is this just an old brick? No wonder it didn't sharpen anything. Nice. Alright, let's go and feed this to our porcine effigy. The ham is almost ready for dinner. It just needs one more helping of soul food. Here's the big pig's whetstone. You toss the old brick into the effigy's ravenous maw, and it cracks it to dust within moments. Ooh, it's big! With its final meal of bricks, the porcine simulacrum swells to monstrous proportions. A rattling laugh chills your blood as the old man's spirit looks upon your work. Haha, what a proper beggar's feast this is. I thank you for the kind gesture, but I still don't see how this will bring justice to those wretched swine. Just you wait, I have to fire up the barbecue first. Alright, what do I need to do? A spark is all that's needed now. Okay, probably from this cinder box. Ignite, yep. Let's do it. Cooking pit. Striking a spark into the pit. You set the tinder alight. You take a step back, watching the orange flames leap high into the air. The porcine effigy blackens as you tend the fire and fuss over the coals. A succulent aroma begins to waft on the wind. The old man licks his translucent lips hungrily. I swear I can almost smell a delicious roast. Ah, if only it were real. Over the sound of crackling logs, you hear a crowd of footsteps come padding down the road toward the cooking pit. Over here, I knew I smelled something good. It's the others, my friends. You've come back. Ah, ghost! No, wait. Is that old man McGraw? Say it ain't so, old-timer. When you never showed up for the morning head count, we all feared the worst. It's true. I ended up as pig food. Can you believe that? I worried you would all face the same fate as me. However did you escape the hog farm? It was the strangest thing. The swine sisters started complaining about the weather being too hot, even though it's pretty chilly if you ask me. All of a sudden they bolted out into the woods, squealing all the way, left the gate wide open and everything. Then we smelled something delightful on the breeze and couldn't resist. It's been so long since we've had anything other than pig slop. Gosh, it smells so good. Is it barbecue? Where did you get all that food? I think we're cooking the pig sisters. In place of the brick, sticks, and straw, the porcine effigy has split into a mountain of delectable, sizzling meats. Hang on one second. Alright, I'm back. Ham, sausage, bacon, it all looks so delicious. What a wonder. It truly is a feast. Thank you. What did I tell you? Enjoy yourself for a little while longer and be at peace. The starving crowd happily helps themselves to the feast, cheering, laughing, and praising the old ghost's name. You see something twinkle amongst the cooling coals of the cooking pit. Is it the soul of the hog? Warm to the touch, you pick out a piece of greasy grizzle from the soot. On closer inspection, it appears to be 3 separate chunks. 1 fat piece, 1 long piece, and 1 small piece. The souls of the pigs. Alright, quest completed. I've liberated the workers and helped a ghost. Thank you for this feast, he says. Oh, you're very welcome. Hey Patrick, I see you in the chat room. How you doing? And I Stella, hey hey. Were you streaming earlier, Istella? I should have checked before I started streaming. I think you usually stream on Wednesdays, don't you? Well, I mean, I know you stream a lot of days, but you stream early in the morning, or what's early in the morning for me. But on Wednesdays, you stream later. We were just in the mountains. I unlocked a new area called the mountains, and it's beautiful. You would love it. I'll show you. Let's go to the mountains. I think there's a fast travel spot around here somewhere. Where's the fast travel? Oh yeah, I'm close. Right here. Alright, I just collected the souls of the pigs. It says the hog, but there were 3 of them, like the 3 little pigs in the fairy tale. We've started the chapter about the wolf and the stag. I still need to find the hawk in the fields. I haven't gone there yet. But the stag is in the mountains, and we unlocked this mountain region, and it is so pretty. I'll go there and show you. There's little bunnies. And there's iceberry bushes. And we can chop wood and get chilled mushrooms. And this is a crystal newt. And there's little red cardinals. There's a trapper camp over there. I can't go that way yet. But I'll grab these berries. And there's these little... Not the rabbit. No, not the rabbit. The frostling. There's little frostlings. They're kind of like elves. And I can get spicy peppers here. I gotta be careful because there's a few wolves around. Well, I don't know if they're wolves. I think they're foxes is what they are. Alright, well we're supposed to go talk to the buck, which I think is down here. Let's look. Yeah, I'm close. Oh, there's another shroom. Yeah, here we are by the frozen fountain. Stay back, spirit. I have nothing you want. Tisk, keep your wits about you, boy. I'm just an old woman. Oh, so you are. My apologies. One can never be too careful traveling about the mountainside. Plenty of tricksters like to disguise themselves and play pranks on me. I meant no disrespect. None taken. What are you doing out in the cold, anyway? I've come to collect iceberries for my brother's coronation. He's going to be crowned king of the whole realm today. King, according to whom? Well, according to him, I suppose. He is the eldest, after all. He says it's his destiny. Some days I'm not so sure, though. I feel like I should be doing more than just tending to the castle's gardens. So he gets to be king, and you get to pick berries till your fingers fall off? It's not so bad. I like the crisp air and fresh snow. There's something magical about the wilderness. Ah, but listen to me prattle on. I still need to collect the ice berries my brother requested. He's very particular when it comes to, well, anything really. A job shared is done twice as quickly. Let me help you before the frost bites. Why, thank you. I am getting a bit chilly. I only need a few more ice berries. How many more do you need? Oh, yeah, I got plenty. Here you go. Ah, just look at the wonderful bounty you've gathered. He gladly takes the berries from you and places them in his pack. It was no problem at all. The stroll through the brisk air was quite refreshing. If only my brother cared as much for the beauty of this place. He's always been content staying amidst the nobles of his court. I should like to meet this brother of yours. He sounds like quite the ruler. Well, why didn't you say so? I'd be happy to invite you into the castle. The buck slips his arm out towards you in a gentlemanly fashion. You take it with your gnarled claws and nod. Let's be off then, shall we? Oh, Shazam! The prince isn't accepting peasant complaints. Scat, you old crow. How dare you speak to my guest with that tone? Apologies, sir. I didn't know she was your guest. Don't apologize to me. I'm not the one you disrespected. Right, I'm sorry, miss. What I meant to say was, welcome to the court of the magnificent and benevolent stag. Louder and with more pomp, please. I hereby welcome thee, lady of the swamp. Lady of the swamp, to celebrate with us on this most auspicious day, the bequeathing of the kingdom to he whose antlers reach the hithermost clouds and shine with justice and... That will do, fine. Carry on guarding. Right. The buck turns to you and nods to his pack. I've got to prepare these berries for the ceremony and do some final pruning in the hedge maze. I'll meet you inside. Ooh, there's a hedge maze. Ooh, there's a bench and a fountain over here. And a wall. And some purple flowers. And another wall. Okay. Alright, well, let's track the stag quest. Speak with the stag in his mountain castle. Okay. Ooh. Anything around here? What can this tell us? Ooh, a chest. Let's go loot that. Embalming salts, milk, and witch spice. Okay. Sitting upon a lofty throne, the prince looms over his court of nobles. Not too many tiny cakes. They can't outnumber the tarts. And where is my useless brother with those berries? Everything must be perfect for my coronation. I think I saw him slink off to the garden, sire, no doubt shirking his royal duties once again. Ingrate. I do ever so much for that little rascal, and he doesn't even bother to show me the respect I deserve. I should have had him exiled long ago, if only he weren't my brother. A fantastic idea, your grace. He will be shown the door as soon as the ceremony is concluded, I assure you. Ha! My days of sharing the throne with that dandelion are almost over. It is best he lives out his days on the mountain. Lord knows it's where he belongs. The stag's eyes narrow suspiciously at a cluster of nobles. Speaking of my brother, have you three taken care of the statue in the hedge maze? Oh, yes, your majesty, just as you requested. Don't you worry yourself, my lord. The nobles exchange hurried whispers, but you can't hear them clearly. I wonder what all the fuss has to do with a measly statue. Something doesn't feel right. Perhaps I ought to take a look at it myself. Find the statue in the hedge maze. Where's the stag? particularly ostentatious princely type. Bears a striking resemblance to the gardener he keeps. Who invited her? We're really living in the best of times. Okay. Alright. Let's go see if we can find the hedge maze. Ooh, this looks like a hedge maze. Nice. Oh, I love it. It's so cool. What's in here? Ooh, totemic moondrop and a black rose. Of course, of course. Oh, there he is. Alright, I don't want to talk to him quite yet. I want to look around the maze. It looks like up here we have little bunny rabbits. And a bench. Oh, there's some berries there. I thought I already picked those. What is this? Some kind of bird bath? Alright, let's go that way. Just getting a feel for the layout of everything. Oh, here's the statue. Stag statue. At the foot of the marble statue is a cracked and weather-beaten plaque. You wipe snow from the engraved slab and find that large chunks have been hewn away from it. Only a few words are still legible. Stag. Rightful heir and ruler. Revealed. The choice of words is quite convenient for our royal aspirant. I wonder what the rest of the story has to say about the matter. You pick a tuft of colorful fur caught on the statue's raised hoof. It looks to be from a very expensive piece of clothing. The nobles of the court seem to have nothing but time on their hands. Perhaps some of them know the secrets of this statue. Ooh, we gotta find the pieces of the plaque, huh? Okay. Oh, I still sing Witch Spice? Witch, W-I-T-C-H, not witch, W-H-I-C-H. Alright. We've got nothing else to talk to him about. Can't interact with the bird bath. Let's go talk to the nobles. Okay. Oh. Truth serum. We have to use truth serum on them. Okay. Alright, which one do we need to use the truth serum on? I guess we'll know when we get close to them. You stick your syringe into a plump macaron and offer it up to the nearest nobleman on a silver platter. He pops it into his mouth without even looking at you. The broken plaque in the hedge maze. Would you happen to know anything about it? The noble's eyes flutter and they speak as if conversing with themselves. Can you believe the audacity of the stag? He broke it. He should have been the one disposing the pieces. Well, I couldn't be bothered to do such menial labor. Can you imagine? So anyways, I just tossed my piece into the southeast corner of the maze. Next time, he should get some of the servants to do his dirty work. You snap your finger at the noble. They sneer at you for a moment before returning to their wine as if nothing had happened. Okay. Oh, this one's sparkling. Okay. You slather a cracker with liver pate and drizzle some scintillating serum over the top. Soon enough, a nobleman licks his lips and indulges himself. Shouldn't that be licks? A nobleman licks his lips and indulges himself? What do you know about the statue in the hedge maze? The nobleman scratches his chin absent-mindedly. Oh, you mean the one the stag smashed up? I'm not really supposed to talk about it. But he told me to get rid of some chunk of marble. Terrible heavy thing. Anyway, I just left it behind one of the wooden benches in the maze. Oh, we know where that is. I saw that wooden bench. Did he really expect me to lug it all the way out of the castle? Alright. And this one over here. You there, freshen up my wine. Nodding politely, you dip your syringe into her glass and squeeze out a good amount of purple liquid. She sips it with her nose high in the air. There's a broken plaque in the hedge maze. What do you know about it? The plaque? It's the last time I help out the stag, I'll tell you that much. He was whining about a prophecy or some such nonsense. Told me to get rid of a piece of that plaque for him. I tore my finest winter muff trying to get to grips with the damnable thing. So I left it under the big tree in the middle of the hedge maze. Alrighty. Now we know. Let's go look for the pieces in the hedge maze. Piece of the puzzle. Wedged under the tree's forking roots lies a jagged piece of stone. Alright, we'll take it. The bench is up here. Oh, I'm stuck in the trees. The bench is up here. Just as described, a piece of the plaque seems to have been kicked under the bench and forgotten. Are you liking the snow ice, Stella? Yeah, I love this. And I love all the purple and blue colors of everything. It's lovely. Is the third piece in here? In this little alcove? No? Southwest corner. Alright. Down here. This is the southwest corner, isn't it? Oh, southeast. Dirt. I don't know why I read that as southwest. Is it here? We got it! Buried beneath a heaping of snow, you finally managed to find a hunk of stone. That looks like the last piece of the plaque. I'll have to reassemble them at the stag statue if I want to make sense of this. Yep, let's go. The nobles of the court seem to have nothing but time on their hands. Perhaps some of them know the secrets of the statue. Yeah, we got it. We got the 3 pieces. You snap the broken chunks of marble back into place. Despite some marring on the surface, you can read the plaque quite clearly. The buck and the stag, a tale of 2 princes. Only one destined to be rightful, the heir and ruler. The king will be revealed by the touch of the truest crystal flower. It looks like the stag is trying to cut his dear brother out of his birthright. I wonder what's this business with the crystal flower. The buck knows his way around a garden. Perhaps he'll have some idea. Alright, Mr. Buck. Flicking his ears, the young gardener puts his pruning shears down at your approach. Hello again. Lovely day for a walk in the hedge maze. Granted, you don't get lost. Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about a crystal flower, would you? Crystal flowers? Why, they're very, very rare. It's said they only grow in a cave at the highest peak of the mountain. According to legend, the truth of one's heart is refracted in the facets of each frosted petal. Why do you ask? No reason. I just thought one might make a nice gift for your brother's big day. Hey, you're right. That's a brilliant idea. What better gift from the court's gardener than a beautiful crystal flower? Oh, but the trek up the mountain is perilous. I don't know if I have what it takes. Nonsense. I was heading up that way anyway. You just stay close behind. Really? You'd help me? Well, all right. What are we waiting for then? Meet me out by the slopes and we'll get underway. All right. Help the buck ascend the mountain. Well, let's go. Come on, Prince Buck. Don't let the buck stop here. Alright, let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Da da da. Alright, so where do we need to go to ascend the mountain? Oh, out here. Alright, now we're out here near where the trappers are. Okay. I will grab this shroom. Oh, right. Okay. Let's see if we can make the frozen treat for those foxes. Just in case we run into any on the way. Alright, here we are. You see the buck hiding behind a bush, anxiously watching something up ahead. What's the matter? Did you get cold feet already? Shh, they'll hear you. Look. Through the pine boughs, you can make out figures moving across the snow. They're covered in warm pelts and carry sharp-looking spears. The royal trappers. They keep my brother's court supplied with furs, but they've been out here for so long they'll hunt anything that moves. It would be a shame if those antlers of yours ended up someone's trophy. Wait here and let me deal with them. Alright, be careful. Chill the mountain trappers' camp. Touch of cold. Alright. How do I make that? Oh, I am gonna need some of this here bottled despair, it looks like. I need frostling snow and bottled despair. Okay, I can make the bottled despair. And I can get the frostling snow by catching frostlings. I'm running low on nails, but I think I have enough. Alright, let's go find a frostling. There's one. Come on, little spirit. Zappers. Let's go find another one. We ran into several out here. Ooh. There's one. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, and I've got to make a metamorphosis potion. Oh, we need a dryad heart to do that. I've got to go back to the forest. Which means I've got to set some dryads on fire. Alright, let's go to the forest. There's a couple of dryads in the forest that we can set on fire and steal their dryad fruit. Alright. Oh, I've got the... Okay, I've got the cinder box already in there. Let's get ready. Where is that dryad? There it is. Thank you. Now, I thought there was another dryad around here somewhere. Not sure where, though. I think it was guarding one of these circles. Alright, this is the circle that's guarded by a wolf. This is the circle that's guarded by trolls. I think it's down over here. Yeah. Okay, so I just gotta go straight across. Let's get ready. Yeah, there's the trolls. That's the pixie. Okay, we're close. This is the pixie tree. There we go. I know, I think I only need one, but I'm just, you know, I'm gonna grab what I can while I'm here, you know? Alright. Back to the mountains. Alright, let's make our magic frosty wand, touch of cold. Oh right, we gotta make the metamorphosis potion first. That's why we needed the dryad heart. Touch of cold, touch of cold. I'm gonna be Elsa. Let's get it ready. Chill. Alright, we're gonna make these trappers chill out. Oh dang, that had quite an area of effect, didn't it? You glance at the buck hiding safely behind a tree at the far side of the camp. Making a raven's call, you signal for him to join you. What does a raven's call sound like? Does it sound like caw-caw? I don't know. I don't know what a raven sounds like. The buck picks his way through the frozen trappers. Are they going to be okay? They might catch a case of the sniffles. Nothing a nice warm bowl of soup won't fix. Come along now. We're still a ways away from the mountain peak. I think I know a way up. I'll meet you ahead. Come join me when you're ready. Oh, in other words, you can loot the place and then catch up with him later. Okay. Let's see what's here. Oh, they're all turned into snowmen. Oh! Look at that! I turned them all into little snowmen. How cool. Okay. Come here, you little soot sprite. Alright. Oh, yep, there's a treasure chest. I will take that fish and the frozen treat. Okay. Preserved fish. Okay. Anything else going on here? I'm not gonna say out loud what I think the outline of this snowman looked like. Oh, just let your imagination go with that. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here. Further up the mountain we go. Oh, there's some mountain goats. Oh, we don't know their weaknesses yet. Shaggier cousin of the familiar goat. They look angry. Do they get angry? No? No? It's looking for something to climb on. Huh, okay. What in the world? We have a small geyser. Alright, dude. Before you stands a looming rock face. Not even the most determined climber could hope to scale it. I thought you said you knew a way up to the peak. Well, you see, this is the Great Geyser. When the air is cold enough, the water erupting from it freezes solid. I thought it might give us something to climb up. You look into the dry crater at the bottom of the sheer cliff. I don't see much erupting happening down there. It's been dormant for a few seasons now. I kinda hoped we'd get lucky. I don't trust any luck that I don't make myself. You take a moment to ponder your situation and eye the small geysers nearby, frequently spewing steam up into the frosty air. I suppose these other water spouts all draw from the same underground source. I think you're right. They started popping up shortly after the Great Geyser fell silent. Then I wager if we plug them up, we'll be able to make the big one blow its top again. Plug them with what? You turn your attention to the bleeding mountain goats digging for lichen nearby. Those frosty beasts look to be about the right diameter. Maybe I can coax some of them into position. I think I asked this question the other day, how to pronounce lichen or lichen. I don't think it's... Is it lichen or lichen? Lichen. The internet says it's lichen. That's the American pronunciation and the British pronunciation. Okay. The internet has spoken. Alright, so how are we gonna coax these goats to climb onto these geysers? Weaknesses, goat perch. Okay. How do we make a goat perch? Oh my. Alright, I've got lots of cobblestones. I don't know if I have enough though. Man, I've been picking up cobblestones left, right, and center, and I thought I'd have plenty, but they need 8 for each one of these. Good lord. Alright. Magic paste and a shiny lure. Okay. I'm gonna need more of these wicker works. And how much for the... What do I need for the magic paste? Okay, I might be able to do this. It depends on how many we need. Oh, right. Gotta make the shiny lures. Okay, it looks like I only needed 3. And that's what I got. I got 3. Ooh, I lucked out there, didn't I? Lure mountain goats to plug the geysers. Come on, mountain goat. Come on. Do I have to place it here? There you go. Oh, that doesn't look very nice, does it? Alright, where's the other goats? Hello, goat. That one seems to be stuck. Alright, so once they get there and they get stuck, I can pick it back up again. Okay. So I really only needed the one lure to get them over here. Alright. With the plump bodies of brain goats clogging up the small geysers, the earth beneath your feet begins to grumble. The mountain goat's eyes go wide as the pressure builds beneath them. With no other outlet, the steam rushes toward the only opening left. With a deafening boom, the long dormant geyser erupts, sending a great spear of water high into the air. As the deluge reaches its apex, ice crystals begin to form in the mist, twinkling as they hang in the air. Bit by bit, they begin to build on each other, forming larger and larger crystals until it forms a great column of ice, rising all the way up toward the mountain peak. Ha! I can't believe it worked. Last one to the top is a spotted fawn. That doesn't really make any sense, though. If the geysers are erupting outward, why would the goats get stuck in them? Alright, but don't ask too many questions. Just go with it. It's fine, right? It's fine. Alright, let's go. To the peak. There's the buck again. Let's take a look around before we talk to the buck. Oh, it's very snowy. Hard to see. Okay. You stand at the mountain's peak, buffeted by wind and snow. Now then, where's this crystal cave you spoke of? I'm not sure. I think it should be just up ahead. But in this blizzard, I can hardly see my own nose. Do we need Rudolph? Rudolph the red-nosed deer buck thing? The buck jumps behind you, pointing into the frigid fog. Wait, what was that? You squint into the galing winds, unable to see anything but white. Probably just another mountain goat. I wouldn't be so sure. When I was little, my brother told me stories of the snowkin who live up here. He said if I ever went up the mountain, the snowkin would blow a great blizzard down on me. He said they'd turn me around and give me false directions until I got lost and froze solid. Sounds to me like these snowkin might be some kind of guardian spirits, and if they're aiming to keep people away, then surely they'll know where something is. I've a notion to find our way as they do, but it will take a considerable quantity of their essence. That sounds dangerous. I'll just stay put then. I know better than to wander blind in a snowstorm. Collect snowkin hearts from the mountain peak. Alright, well how in the world are we gonna do that? That's a pepper bush, not a snowkin heart. Lots of snowmen up here. Oh geez, Peas Louise. Is that the snowkin? They're weak to a melting pot. Okay. Alright, let's make a melting pot then. What's that gonna take? I bet it's gonna take a cinder box. Yep. And hot peppers and red feathers. Okay. We're gonna need 3 of them, so we're gonna need some more red feathers. I wonder if there's any birds up here that we can catch. Let's see. Sometimes if you put down a trap, yeah, see, there you go. You get a bird coming out of there. There we go. Alright, let's make some more traps. I suspected we were gonna need the red feathers at some point. Alright, I can make one of these. Let's try it out on this snowkin. We didn't need all those goat perches. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I wasted a lot of resources building them when I really only needed one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's catch another bird. Here it comes. And there it goes. Oh shoot. It respawned. Alright, let's see if we can make another one. And one more. Well, we already went that direction. We killed one over here. Let's see if there's one up here somewhere. Yep. Wow. There's a lot going on in this mountain. Oh, we can't go that way? Oh yeah, I can. Is there anything over here? Nope. Yep, there's one right there. Oh shoot. They're all over the place out here. Alright, I collected 3. Look, see how this snow swirls in strange directions. Maybe the snow can know the path. It will require some icy interrogations. Let's use our 3 snowkin hearts. You pile the mystical snow at the buck's feet and shield it from the howling winds. The flakes drift in the air like icy glitter. Oh, come on then, I'm getting chilly. You prod the snowdrift with a muttered invocation. Despite the chaotic storm, the snow crystals swirl into an icy ribbon and slowly trace a line up the mountain peak. There it goes! That must be the way to the crystal cave. He takes off after the trail like a shot. You hike up your skirt and do your best to keep up in the dense snow. Shall we? Oh, yeah, I was just up here. His face falls as you arrive at another sheer cliff. I don't understand. The snow stops here, but there isn't anything more than rocks. Did the snowkin mislead us? Are we lost? I don't want to freeze solid. This is no dead end. Look. You gesture to the cliff where the eddies of swirling snow quickly gather. Within moments, the entire wall of rock is buried under fresh white powder. You reach out a clawed finger and touch the pure snow. It melts away to reveal a glittering opening in the stone. The crystal cave! You did it! Let's go in before we freeze to death. I am certain the crystal flower must be inside. We're gonna pick the crystal flower, huh? Ooh, hello Gentugo! I see you in the chat room. How you doing tonight? Oh dear, look at all these flowers. I didn't think there'd be so many. I'm going to pick a whole bouquet. You stop the impetuous youth with a quick tug and mutter beneath your breath. Hold on. The prophecy mentioned the one true crystal flower. These other flowers must be a deception meant to trap foolhardy would-be kings. Prophecy? What are you talking about? I only mean to say that we should find the best single flower for your brother's coronation. Good point. Quality over quantity. Aha, I think I see just the one right over there. It's this one. It's perfect. Just look at the refraction of the petals and the frosting on the leaves. Oh, but I seem to have forgotten my pruning shears back at the castle. Would you do the honors? I don't want to damage it. Yeah, but let me look around first. I don't know what else is in this crystal cave. Anything? I'm using my witch sight here. Alright, I guess there's nothing. Just the flower. Alright, I'll use my shears. You snip the brittle stem of the flower, careful not to touch it directly. Prophecies can be nasty stuff to stick your fingers in. The buck holds the flower aloft, inhaling the blossom's magical aura. Wow, smells just like powdered snow on fresh pine trees. The moment is interrupted by shrill cries of aristocrats clamoring against each other. I found them over here, my lord. Ooh! In a rush of colorful fabrics and fancy hats, you find yourself surrounded by nobles. The stag steps out from their midst, looking irate. After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me, brother. The young prince blinks in confusion. What are you doing here? Have I offended you somehow? Usurper, you thought you could slip off when I wasn't looking and steal the crown from me. You think I don't know about the prophecy of the crystal flower? Why does everyone keep talking about a prophecy? I picked this flower as a gift for you, brother. Fool, only the king can choose the true crystal flower, and you are not the king. The stag reaches down at his feet and plucks the closest flower. See? Only I can. Oh. The stag never finishes his sentence. His defiant pose forever imprisoned inside solid ice. Oh, my brother, what have you done? You give the mystified buck a reassuring pat on the back as the nobles gather closer. The true king has been revealed, indeed. King? You mean me? You are the prince, after all, and I suppose that prophecy was pretty clear. Magic flowers are seldom wrong about this sort of thing. And if you tend to your kingdom with the same care you tend to your garden, you'll do just fine. The ring of nobles crowd around the buck. You know I never cared much for that stag myself. I think a new ruler will shake things up a bit. You excuse yourself as they bow and praise the confused lad. Long live the king! Passing the frozen stag, your eye catches on something sticking out of the permafrost. Collect the soul of the stag. You reach down and pick out a shard of translucent ice, careful not to cut yourself on the sharp edges. Despite the warmth of your palm, it does not melt. The soul of the stag. Haha! We got the royal crystal! It's the soul of the stag! The quest completed! Wow, this is all too much. Hail the king! Huzzah! Can you make me a duke? I never doubted you for a moment. Long live the king. That is pretty cool, though. Oh, I just love the artwork in this game. Can't get too close to them or they light up. How's your evening, everyone? Herman was here earlier, and Jed, and Patrick. I don't know if they're still here. What are your plans for tonight? Couple of days, Witcher 2 Season 2 is going to be out. I'm looking forward to that. I hope they drop all the episodes so that we can watch them all over the weekend. I really hate it lately how these shows have been dropping one episode a week like it's a regular. Remember the olden days? Remember the old days when we were younger? Many moons ago, and television, you know, would have a TV show on like every Tuesday night, and you had to wait till the next Tuesday for the next episode. And then when they started doing this Netflix thing where you could just watch all of the episodes at once, I think Netflix was the first one to start doing that. Might have been Hulu that I first started watching, because on Hulu you would get like a whole season of a TV show, but only after it had already aired on television. But you could, you know, if it had already aired, then you could watch the whole season. And then Netflix shows, they would just release the whole season, or Amazon would release the whole season. And I loved that. I loved being able to just watch as much as I wanted to watch. Like if it was an hour-long show, I could watch 2 or 3, and that was like the length of a movie, you know? And it was great. But I don't know, just lately they've decided, no, we're going to go back to only doing it like every Friday, you know, the Wheel of Time show. Every Friday there's a new episode, and when we were watching Ted Lasso, you know, it was every Friday, and I'm like, God dang it. If you've already filmed them all, just release them. Or, you know, just wait till they're all filmed and then release them all at once. I don't like this, like, trickling them out thing. I thought we had moved past that. So I'm hoping that Witcher doesn't do that. I'm hoping that they just give us all the episodes instead of saying, oh, here's one every week for the next, you know, 10 weeks or whatever. Oh, that would drive me crazy. Gentigo's just planning to relax. Yeah, I hear that. Alright, well, we have collected the soul of the stag and the soul of the hog today. I should say souls. There were 3 of them. 3 little pigs. We still have the wolf, and we still have the hawk. I started the wolf chapter because I ran into the hunter who was hunting the wolf. And I went into the pub and I talked to Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf was trying to eat her. But I haven't gone to the hawk in the fields yet. But let's pursue the wolf right now. Let's just do that. I guess I can't take any of these other crystal flowers. They're all magical. I shouldn't touch them. Bad mojo. Oh, and we came all the way back here. We didn't have to go all the way back down the mountain and whatnot. Alright, let's try one of these and see what happens. Go eat that. Ah, we got silver fox fur. It's not dog hair, it's silver fox fur. Alright, that might be important later. But for now, let's go back to the village to look for the wolf. Where is that hunter? We used up a bunch of cobblestones and nails, so I might have to dig up some more of that. Well, there's the hunter. And this is the pub. We weren't able to get in here before, but I was able to get into, well, in previous live streams. Remember, we came over here and we dealt with the gargoyle when we were dealing with the ram. But I couldn't get inside the pub. But now that I'm doing the wolf chapter, I'm able to go into the thirsty gargoyle. And that's the wolf there. He's a nasty piece of work. And Little Red Riding Hood is hiding from him. And we're going to try to make a fake Riding Hood. We'll use the sewing kit. We need a protective talisman and the key to my heart. Okay. Let's see. What does it take for a protective talisman? Another one of these. And another one of these. And what else? Some magic paste. Now we can make the protective talisman. If this is to survive an attempt on the wolf, it will need all the magical assistance it can get. Okay. Alright, now we'll make the key to my heart. What is that going to take? Alright, I've got the skeleton key, but I need... Ah, right. We need oceanic oil. Which means going back to the docks and getting a deep one or two or three. I don't remember what we have to do to capture a deep one. Possibly a rune stone? No, that's Weeping Spectre. Oh, tidal tincture, I think. Yeah, this is used against deep ones. I was right about that. Okay. So we need a rune stone, which requires soporific potion. Alright. There we go. We gotta go to the docks and catch one. Now, where are the docks from here? Oh, I could just travel to the hub. And go to the docks. Alright, where's the deep one? Yeah, Mr. Krabs. There we go, grab it. I could stand to get a few more crabs though, crab claws, because I need them for the pluck pocket, and I might need that again. So I should get some crabs. I don't know what I'm gonna need. I'm getting toward the end of the game and I don't know what I'm gonna need. Here you go, dude. That's how we get skipper scales. Alright. That wasn't so bad, was it? I don't know if we've ever found a use for algae, have we? I've picked up a ton of it. But I don't think we've found anything to use it on. I mean, we still have a few recipes we haven't unlocked yet. But, come on. Oh wait, that one. Acidic Unguent uses algae. Alright. We've only used that like once though. I mean, I've got a lot of algae. But okay. Alright, let's track the wolf. Craft the key to my heart. Yeah. Alright. Which means a love potion. Number 9. Which means oceanic oil. That's what we came to get the deep one for. Alright. Now we can make the love potion. Good thing we grabbed an extra dryad heart. Alright. Back to the village. Oh no! Gentigo had some chicken fried steak today. I did not like it. Oh no, why? Was it just the way they made it? Or had you never had it before and you didn't care for it? What was the deal there? I used to love chicken fried steak. But I haven't had it in ages. I think the only time I've ever had it is in a Cracker Barrel restaurant. Like, you know, when we're traveling on the road in North Carolina, there's these restaurants called Cracker Barrel, which I'm just going to say, when I grew up in California, we had a Cracker Barrel restaurant out in Los Angeles that my grandparents loved when I was a little kid. We're talking like ages ago, like back in the 70s. And we would go there, and it was real nice, and I loved going there, but it was not at all like the Cracker Barrel restaurants here in the South. I don't know if it was the same chain and they just made them look different for the people in Los Angeles, or they make them look different for the people in the South. I don't know. But the very first time I saw a Cracker Barrel out here in North Carolina, I was like, oh, I remember that restaurant from when I was a kid. We should go in. And then I went in and it was completely different. But it's fine. I still like it. I mean, you know, they've got a lot of home cooking type foods, and they've got that cool gift shop in the front and everything. But they're always on the sides of the roads, like on the freeways, you know, when you're traveling, you know, like when we're going to visit someone in, you know, 2 hours away or whatever. We'll stop at one of those kind of restaurants, or at least we used to. We used to when I could still eat wheat. And chicken fried steak, man. Oh, so good. I should try to make some here at home, but make it with, see if I can find some gluten-free breading. I gotta figure out how to make gluten-free fried chicken and gluten-free chicken fried steak. Oh, you'd never had it before. It was part of the Omaha steak package. Well, maybe they just didn't make a very good one. Chicken fried steak was something that, like, poor people ate. I mean, we had it when I was a kid because, you know, it was cheap. Like, you basically get, what my mom would do is get the cheapest cut of meat, the cheapest, toughest, most grisly cut of meat you could get. I mean, it's called steak, but it's barely steak. It's the nastiest, thinnest, most grisly piece of steak in the world. And then she would take a meat tenderizer, one of those big metal hammers with all the spikes on it, and she would just beat the devil out of it. I mean, she would just pound it and pound it and pound it and pound it and pound it. And then she would bread it. You basically bread it like you bread chicken, with flour and breading, you know, spices and flour. And then she would fry it, and it was real thin, so it'd fry up real fast. And if it's done right, it's good. It's real good. And you serve it with gravy. You know, she'd make a gravy and mashed potatoes with it. But I've never tried doing it myself because, one, I don't have a meat tenderizer or a butcher block kind of thing where I could pound it. And then, you know, when I started getting older, like in the 80s, you know, when I was in my teens, I guess we got enough money that we didn't have to buy the cheap meat anymore. I mean, they would buy hamburger, you know, we not like we had a ton of money, but, you know, they moved up to buying hamburger most of the time, and you know, once in a while doing like ribs or pork chops or something like that. And we just never had chicken fried steak again. My mom stopped making it when I got older, so I kind of missed it. Yeah, they were thin. Yeah, Gentigua's saying these were thin. That was my first mistake. I had no gravy. Yeah, I mean, the idea is it's supposed to be not a good cut of meat. They are cut thin, and they're real grisly and maybe, you know, fatty. And, yeah, you got to put gravy on them. To soften it up, help it go down. Alright, let's go in here and finish making this effigy, doll, whatever it is, mannequin to trick the wolf. Alright, key to my heart. You tap the key and hear a lovely tone. This will power the puppet's heart and give it a romantic allure. You place the last stitch against the mannequin's doll-like smile. It's... What? I don't really understand that sentence. Place the last stitch against the mannequin's doll-like smile. Okay. Its plump head hangs against the coat rack, no livelier than a reed in the wind. Are you sure this will work? I know the wolf doesn't have the keenest eyes, but he's no fool either. You grin underneath your cauldron and extend a gnarled finger toward the red hood hanging on the coat rack. It will work just fine, my dear. A hound relies on his sense of smell more than anything else. This spare cloak of yours will complete the illusion. You throw a hood over the puppet's form and utter a dark curse beneath your breath. A great tremor passes through the building, shaking its foundation and making the lights flicker. An eerie light fills the room, illuminating the puppet's body. Its head cocks ever so slightly to hold you in an unsettling gaze. It's alive! A masterful automaton. Take the puppet. I had better deploy this puppet out of the wolf's sight. This back room should do fine. Then I'll simply walk it over to that salivating carnivore and strike up a conversation. Okay. Walk the puppet to the wolf. Alright, come on, puppet. Oh my gosh. I'm walking the puppet and not myself. Oh, that's funny. Hello? Hello there, Mr. Wolf. You guide the puppet on its invisible strings and bump it into the wolf. Well, 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 look who's come back. I knew you couldn't hide from me forever. You contort the puppet in a flirtatious twist and blow a kiss from the doll's stitched lips. What do you say you and me get out of this stinking tavern, eh? I'll take you up to my place, let you simmer in the moonlight. Yeah, he wants to eat her. You do your best to make the puppet flutter its eyelashes seductively, but the lids get stuck halfway. Thankfully, the wolf is paying too much attention to his hunger to notice. Don't be shy now. I'll show you the night of your life. It'll be a real treat, I promise. The wolf caresses the doll's burlap cheek with a clawed finger, grinning from ear to ear. The puppet returns his affection with a vacant, button-eyed stare. I've just got to get a few things prepared. Meet me at my cabin in the Darkwood, just north of the swamp. It's a very dangerous road, so don't think about running off. But don't worry, I'll be watching you every step of the way. You know, to make sure you're safe. He licks his chops enthusiastically. Lashing his bushy tail back and forth, the wolf struts out of the tavern as if he had won 1,000 gold coins. You pilot the doll back to the storeroom and it collapses into a bundle at your feet, ready for its next assignment. You did it! That wolf is finally out of my hair! Thank you so much! Maybe now I can finally get some work done around here. But I didn't hear a gunshot from our brave huntsman. I best go see if his ambush went awry. Take care, my dear. Don't let the dogs keep you down. Yeah, the huntsman was waiting outside and he was going to shoot the wolf. What's going on, dude? The young hunter is practically shaking in his boots when you find him outside the tavern. I couldn't do it. I brought that wolf right to you and you chickened out? What kind of hunter are you? Did you see him? He's huge and hairy. He gave one look at my little blunderbuss and howled with laughter. How am I even supposed to scratch that monster with this puny pop gun? Sounds like you need some better ammo. As I recall, wolves have a particular distaste for silver. By Abraham's beard, you're right. What I need is a silver bullet. Okay, how are we gonna make him a silver bullet? Recipe learned, alchemical alloy. Oh boy, we're getting there. We only have one reagent left. We're gonna need one of these. Alright, we gotta make a puzzle box. Puzzle box. Silver fox fur. It's a good thing we gathered some of that before we left. And a gold coin and a puzzle box. Okay. We'll make that alchemical alloy. An ingot of magically imbued metal. And then we need to make a melting pot, which we made when we were up in the mountains. And we don't have enough red feathers. We're going to have to go back to the mountains and get another red feather. We don't have enough fireflies either. Oh, dang it. Alright. Alright, let's go pop into the mountains real quick. Grab some red feathers. That should be pretty easy to do. See, there's a little bird right there. Alright, let's see what else we need. Right, we're gonna make one of these. Alright, we need a cinder box. We need fireflies. Alright, let's hop back in here and go to the forest and catch some fireflies. Yeah, the puppet was cute. Yes. Yeah. It was cool that it was animated so that I was walking it out. Like I became the puppet for a minute. That was pretty cool. This game is full of surprises. It's got all kinds of little twists and turns. Little unexpected things that happen. Alright. Fireflies down here, and fireflies over there. Alright, let's just run down here and grab some fireflies. We'll go whack this changeling. There we go. Any more fireflies in here? I don't see any. Alright, do we have enough to make a cinder box? Barely. We'll make a couple, because we might need to use them. Alright, since I'm here, I'm going to run across. There's another fairy circle on the other side that should have more fireflies in it. We'll pick up some twigs along the way. Because I'm running low on twigs. Always running low on twigs. Here we go. Get the net ready. Now, there's a stag right here, which makes it seem like this would be a path to the mountains, but I don't think it is. That's kind of weird, huh? Maybe it was meant to be at some point and they just didn't take it out. Alright. Yep, it's respawned. Let's grab a few more things while we're here. Need a lot of these fireflies to make the cinder boxes. Alright. Let's make one of these melting pots. And then we need to make a moonlight globe. Okay, we need a glitter bomb for that. So we need some more empty jars. I got plenty of materials to make empty jars. Empty jars are needed. Empty jars and unveiling powder and these wicker works are needed for a lot of things. Just gonna say. Alright. Glitter bomb. Okay. Silver bullet, here we go. Alright. Let's go back to the village. Yeah, I Stella likes the cool stuff you can make with this. I know! It is so creative. And I love how each thing builds on every other thing. I mean, sometimes it's a little frustrating because there's certain ingredients that you seem to need a million of. But that, you know, you have to keep going back. I have to keep going back to the forest. Like, I'm constantly going back to the forest and picking up more twigs. Or, you know, having to stop and go back to another place you've been before to pick up something that you didn't get. I would definitely say the best way to play this game is to, well, pick up everything that's not nailed down. But also, a lot of things that you get, you have to get by making... You know, like I have to make a shiny lure in order to get a glove from a pickpocket, or to get shoes from the elves or whatever. So, you know, and I try to do this. I mean, I have tried to get more than I need. Like, I was just in the docks and I stopped and grabbed a couple more crab claws and some more scales just in case, you know. But it's a little bit frustrating because sometimes you don't know how much you're going to need of something. Like, I got a bunch of milk thinking, and a bunch of fish thinking I would need to make a bunch of cat treats so I could get a bunch of fur balls. But I've only ever used the fur balls like once, I think. Whereas the crab claws I've used several times, or the scales I've used several times. I mean, you just don't know what it is you're going to need exactly. Like the nails. Oh my god, the nails. I keep using nails left, right, and center for everything. But the nails are hard to find. I mean, not super hard to find, but, you know, they don't seem to be as abundant as you need them to be. Without having to constantly backtrack. You know... And I mean, that's kind of how the game is designed, I guess, is you have to keep going back to where you've been before to gather ingredients that you need, but it can be a little frustrating at times. I mean, that's not a huge criticism, because the game's fun, and it's pretty, and, you know, and they've made this fast travel, there's lots of ways to fast travel around the map. You know, there's the hub, but there's also... lots of, you know, there's like this hub thing here, but then there's also lots of passageways, you know, various exits, you know, all the different worlds are interconnected, so you can always do that too. I mean, it's not terribly frustrating, but it sometimes it can be a little frustrating. Like, oh my god, I need more of this again, and you go back to get it, you know. But it's also kind of cool. It's cool how everything builds on everything else. You know, like you need clay and embers to make a jar, but you need the jar to get water, and you need water to make this, and, you know, you need milk. You need the jars to get water and milk, but you also need the jars to make this glitter bomb. You know, it's cool how, like, you know, different ingredients are used in multiple different constructions, you know, different potions and things. It's terribly clever. I mean, it must have been a real beast to balance. I still feel like it's not quite as balanced as it could be. Which I heard, I was reading online because I was on their Discord. They do have a Discord for this game, and the developers do read it. I've seen their feedback. And one of the things they were talking about was like this word water here. It takes water and mushrooms and bug ichor, which, you know, are fairly common ingredients. I mean, you can see how many mushrooms I've got. And I've got a good deal of the bug ichor, whatever. Water can be difficult to get. I mean, I use a ton of water. Water's used in a lot of things, so I don't always have it on me. But what they ended up doing was making a spot in the game, and I won't say where in case you guys want to play it. I don't know if you've already watched me do it, but there is a spot in the game where there is a well or a source of this word water. So if you want to skip having to make it, you could just go there with jars and collect it and just have word water, which is awesome, right? So it's kind of this little, like, once you get to that, you know, if you can discover that spot in the game, it's a little workaround. Which I wish they would do more of that in the game. I wish there were lots of different places, little hidden, out of the way little secrets that you could discover that would help you skip some steps, you know? It would just be convenient. Like being able to go to the market. You can go to the market and you can buy jars, and you can buy, I think you could buy meat, pieces of meat. Of course, I have tons of meat. I had 71 pieces of meat. So that's not a problem. But it would be nice if there were other things we could buy in the market and other things we could sell at the market. You know, they could really make the marketplace much more robust. Would be nice. But yeah, the little items are just so terribly clever and cute. I love the descriptions and the names for them. And the uses of them. I love the snacrifice. That one cracks me up every time. By Abraham's beard, you're right. I need a silver bullet. Here you go. This is perfect. That wolf won't know what hit him. I'll meet you in the dark wood and we'll put an end to his terror once and for all. With bullet and blunderbuss in hand, the huntsman jogs off down the road toward the swamp. I sure hope he finds his bravery along the way, or it won't matter what sort of slugs he's slinging. Alright, it says we have to go north of the swamp. I think I know, maybe that's the bridge that was guarded by the troll. The one that we couldn't cross before. Alright, now that we're back in the swamp, let's get ready with the swamp things. I think we need... We'll make some smoke pellets in case we run into some skeeters, because I'm getting low on skeeter snoots. I've only got one left. Oh, I think it's this bridge right here. It says travel to the dark wood north of the swamp. Well, I think there used to be a troll standing right here. And we couldn't get in this area before. But it looks like the troll is no longer guarding the bridge, and so we can get in here. But I think I'm going to call it a stream because my voice is really messed up. So I don't want to keep trying to read the dialogue and all of that. I mean, I know I could play it without talking, but I'm going to take a break. I've been streaming for quite a while anyway. It says I've been streaming for 3 hours, so... I'm going to stop and go have dinner. Thanks, Chinchugo. Thank you, you too. Have a good night. I will probably be streaming some more tomorrow. I mean, I'm really enjoying this game, and I want to finish it because I want to find out, you know, how the story ends. So I will try to make more time for this tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be able to join me. See you then. Bye!